My name is Allie Jenigas, and this is my informative speech on Pablo Escobar, who was an international criminal. Pablo Escobar was one of the most wealthiest men in the world in his day, and was also a Colombian drug lord and an international criminal. This sounds like something that you would see in a movie, but he was a real person, and this speech will inform you of how Pablo Escobar became so wealthy, what he was like as a person, and also inform you of the effects that he had on people's lives. Escobar was born in Colombia in 1949 and died in 1993. His goal in life was to be a millionaire by the age 22. He began his criminal career as a teenager in the streets of Medellin, where he became a smuggler, a thief, and soon a kidnapper. Escobar once received $100,000 in ransom pay, which was just the beginning of his money-making career. In 1975, Escobar began his cocaine business by smuggling cocaine by air transportation from Colombia to the United States. His business really took off in the late 1975 when he murdered Fabio Restrepo, who was Colombia's main drug lord at that time. Fabio's men began working for Escobar, and his business began to expand even more. It was said that Escobar's products reached as far as Asia. He did this by air travel, boats, and even the use of submarines. Escobar was moving 15 tons of cocaine into the U.S. every day, which is equivalent to $500,000. According to the Forbes magazine in 1989, Pablo Escobar is one of the 227 billionaires with a personal net worth of $3 billion. Now the question is, why did he need so much money, and what did he do with all of it? As I mentioned previously, Escobar's main goal in life was to be an extremely wealthy man. He was seen as a hero by many of the citizens of Medellin because he helped the poor people by donating money to them and financing many of their houses. He had so much power within the community that he served in the House of Representatives in the Colombian Congress in 1982. Escobar was also a huge sports fan, so he would sponsor many of the children's sports teams, as well as schools, churches, libraries, and many parks. He had a wife and 2 children and was considered to be a family man. On the other hand, he was a criminal, and much of his money went to the corruption and bribery of authority figures, police, and government officials. Escobar would pay hitmen to murder the people who did not comply with his ways. According to the Inter-American Commission of Human Rights, Medellin became the world's murder capital in 1991 with 25,100 violent deaths, and also in 1992 with 27,100 violent deaths. These deaths were fueled by Escobar's drug money. Escobar affected many people throughout his lifetime. He killed many people, including the assassination of the presidential candidate Luis Carlos Galán. This led to the imprisonment of Escobar until his escape in 1992. With Escobar on the loose, people who were wrongfully affected by him started a group called Los Pepes, which means people persecuted by Pablo Escobar. These people searched for Escobar so that he could be brought to justice for all of the violent crimes that were committed due to him. On December 2nd, 1993, Escobar was spotted in a middle-class barrio in Medellin, which he was gunned down and killed. He suffered a shot to the leg, the stomach, and one through the ear, and the shot through the ear killed him. According to Dominique Streetfield's interview with Hugo Martinez, which was the man that shot Escobar, Escobar previously told the police that if he was ever at the end of the line with nowhere to go, he would rather kill himself with a shot through the ear. So no one is for sure if Escobar was killed by the police or if it was suicide, but we do know that he is dead. So that wraps up the life of Pablo Escobar, the billionaire, drug lord, international criminal, and family man. He was a hero to some and a murdering criminal to others. I hope this information about Pablo Escobar's life leaves you thinking that you can do anything you set your mind to. Hopefully it won't be becoming a Colombian drug lord, but anything is possible. Thank you.